Hey, you guys. This is your girl, Disparate Amelia, back again with another video. I hope you all have had a blessed week and have found many things to be grateful for. In this video, I'm going to be giving you some college misconceptions, things that people think college is about, or ideas that have been fed to them that they think college is about, and I'm gonna debunk them from my experience, whether they're truth or reality. And this is a collaboration with Brithatsmee, so her video should be up there in the little eye, and it also should be down in the description box below. You guys should definitely check her out. She is a new YouTube channel starting up, and she's going to be giving you guys 5 tips about college. First misconception is professors are not going to be hard on you, and they're not really going to remind you about things that you do every day. Like, you basically get in the class and you're by yourself. So depending on truth or reality, this can go 50-50. Like, it can be split depending on which professor you have. Some professors, like the professors that I've experienced, do remind you basically every day, like, this is going to be due, this is this, and this is that. But it is important that you check your syllabus, because sometimes they don't tell you every single detail or thing that is due for that day. Let me get more in the middle. It is really important that you check your syllabus. No one has to tell you to check your syllabus, because it's your responsibility to keep up with your work. Some professors have like no late work and things like that. Like, you can't turn it in late. When it's due, it is due, because they do give you an ample amount of time. Like, you get your syllabus way before you get into the class, so you should already know and already have things detailed. So professors, I guess in a sense, are hard on you, but you can go to your professor to ask for anything, or just for them to explain a little bit to you. But sometimes they are hard, and sometimes they will help you out and they will remind you with everything. So in terms of truth or reality, it's 50-50 depending on your professor. Misconception number 2 is roommates are going to be your best friend, or friends will be very easy to find. In college, I've realized it's a very different dynamic than it is in high school or throughout the rest of your life, in terms of meeting people and in terms of finding true, genuine friends. Everybody is really busy. Like, everybody has a lot of things to do. Everybody has their own schedule and their own demeanor. So in terms of friends being easy to find, I tend to say I would love to get along with everyone, but not everyone would love to get along with me, and I understand that and I get that. So friends being easy to find, I think it takes time to finding friends, whether in college or anywhere. I feel like it takes a little bit of time to get to know that person. If it clicks, it clicks, but sometimes it takes a little bit of time. That is definitely false. That is definitely false. Roommates are going to be your best friend. I feel like it depends on who your roommate is. To be honest, don't go in thinking that your roommate is going to be your best friend, because you never know. Like, the roommate that I had, we talked a lot, but we did not end up being best friends or actually friends at all. But just to have that respect and that communication between one another is something that you have to learn along the way. But I think that roommates being your best friend is definitely a reality. Not all the time that happens. Sometimes it does, but not every time that does happen. So, I mean, again, 50-50. Misconception number 3 is people think that they can party all the time and do all the crazy stuff that they want to do, drink, drugs, you know. They say you're never going to be as free, or you're never going to have as much fun as you have in your college years. For some people, that is true. You probably won't have as much fun as you have in college. Some people hate college. Some people don't like their college experience. In terms of drugs and drinks, I don't suggest that you do every drug or mix every drink in the world. I don't. For me, I don't drink, I don't smoke, but I know some people in college who do and do participate in that type of thing, and I feel like it does, as much as they want to say it doesn't, it does alter like your chemical balance, and when you're using it you act a different type of way. So if you overindulge in that, then you're gonna end up being messed up, and you're not gonna focus on what you've actually gone to college for, which is hopefully not partying and drugs and all that type of things, but you're gonna get off track from your work and being successful. So I don't suggest you do everything in the book. If you're gonna indulge, then indulge carefully and indulge moderately, not every single day, not every single hour, not every single second. So that is definitely false. Do not do every party, drug, alcohol in the world. It's not healthy for you at all. And in terms of parties, go, you know, space yourself out. You don't want to go to everything and then not being end up to study for your next quiz or your next test. Like, give yourself some time, some space, schedule yourself out so you won't be burned out and end up on Sunday having to do all your work and being stressed for the next week. Space yourself out, give yourself time. The fourth misconception is you are always going to do and be your best with grades. So this is another, I guess, person to person type thing. It's more of an individual type answer, but depending on your worth ethic and who you are, and sometimes not even depending on your worth ethic and who you are, you can get tripped up with grades. College is a way different ballpark than high school. You get graded differently. It depends on the professor that you have, as well as the work that you get may be just as rigorous, if not a lot less rigorous, or if not a lot more rigorous than you had in high school. I feel like it's kind of on the same playing field with me in high school, and for some classes it's a little bit less than I had in high school, because my high school was an engineering school, so we got everything, trust me. I feel like you shouldn't beat up yourself in terms of grades. Like, I know some people who were valedictorian and got the highest honors, and yet in college they were making like C's and D's, and it happens because sometimes no matter how hard you try, it's just like, it's never giving up. I just say don't beat yourself up too much. You can become the best and get the best type of grades. Like, I got all A's my first quarter of my freshman year, so it's definitely possible. You just have to keep on working at it, keep up with your work, and get it together, right? 50-50, again, truth and reality. Yeah. My last college misconception, or I guess just conception, because most of these ended up 50-50. Depending on my opinion, of course, and it all depends on you as well. But my last college misconception is that college is not worth it. And like I said, it's ending up 50-50 for most of these, but college is, again, an individual type thing. If you feel like you need it for the profession that you're going into, then you do. This world is changing very rapidly. I feel like people just look at college degrees nowadays as like a requirement for some people, and sometimes people, depending on which profession you can get into, just pass by with or without a college degree. So depending on if you want to further your studies, if you want to strengthen your skill, which I totally suggest that you do, I feel like college is a great opportunity for you to do that. And even if you don't have the funds to do that, there are always ways to take classes. There are always ways to get to volunteer, to get into opportunities that can help you further progress your study in whatever career, I don't want to say job, in whatever career that you want to do with your life. So in terms of college being worth it, it definitely is for me. For you to determine that, it will be totally up to you and whatever field that you want to get into. I thank you guys so much for watching this. This was a really quick video, and I guess I wasn't as energetic and funny as I usually am. Hopefully I'm funny. But thank you guys for watching. Please check out Brithatsmee's video. It will be up in the little icon and it will be in the description box below. She is doing 5 tips on college and what she thinks you may need for college, or tips that every college student would love to know. Every incoming college student would love to know. Please check her out. Thank you for watching this video. Please comment, rate, share, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.